Hey, hope you're having a good week. Back to talk about the book of Genesis for a few minutes. And we're going to look at Genesis chapter 40. I just want to look at 3 verses today, verses 5 through 7. It says, while they were in prison, Pharaoh's cupbearer and baker each had a dream one night, and each dream had its own meaning. And when Joseph saw them the next morning, he noticed that they both looked upset. Why do you look so worried today? He asked them. So when I stop and I look at this, it's interesting of Joseph's response. Remember, Joseph is been sold into slavery, accused of rape, thrown in prison. And now he's been put in charge of these 2 prisoners as he's kind of running the prison now, and the warden just kind of sits around and does whatever he does. So Joseph notices these men, notices that they looked upset, and says, why do you look so worried today? That's not our normal human reaction. Our normal human reaction to the situation Joseph is in is bitterness, anger, and self-centeredness, in whichever order you want to put those 3 in. Joseph has been done wrong from start to finish. From his brothers to Potiphar, to Potiphar's wife, to prison, all of it. Life has been awful. And Joseph, you don't realize this, Joseph is in prison for years. And here he is, more concerned about someone else. That's wild. It's a beautiful picture of Christ coming through in the life of Joseph. And we're a long way from the book of Matthew. But understand that the entire Trinity is active throughout the Old Testament. And Joseph here is imitating Christ in being more concerned about the needs of others around them than their own needs. What a message to us. That in the worst of circumstances, here's Joseph. And instead of being concerned with himself and what he has gone through, and he has been through the ringer, let's all be honest. It is awful. It is tough what God has put him through. But here he is on the other side of it. And he is still following God, still concerned with others. That's how we should be as Christians. Not self-centered, but others-centered. Thinking about others more than self. That is the heart of the message of Christ. It's the heart of the message of the New Testament. And it's the heart of the message of Joseph's life as well. We're going to see this. He's going to wind up taking care of the entire nation of Egypt. He's going to wind up even taking care of his very brothers who threw him in that pit and started him down this road to this prison. What a man. What an example. And he was just a man. I can't fully imitate Christ because I am not perfect. I am not God. I am not God wrapped in flesh. But I can imitate Joseph. I can do my best to imitate Christ. I won't ever succeed. I won't ever be perfect. But I can get to where Joseph's at. Think about that in your life, to be other-centered. To think of others more than self. To look to help others more than you concern yourself about your own needs. It's the heart of the gospel. See you later.